At school, you're expected to succeed, to achieve certain grades, test scores, and so on. But does anyone teach you how to succeed? Be sure to watch today's video until the end to understand how growth-mindedness and self-reflectiveness can set you up for success not only in college admissions, but also in every other aspect of your life. Hey everybody, James here. I'm one of the founders of Cortex Education, and I specialize in using personal development to help my students achieve college admissions success. Let's start with growth-mindedness. Which of the following statements do you think is more appealing to a college admissions officer? I'm not good at math, or I'm not good at math yet. The second statement is clearly more appealing because it shows that you're interested in growing and improving yourself. Being growth-minded means that you realize that almost anything about you can be developed and improved. You view failure as an opportunity for growth and success as motivation for even more progress. This idea was popularized by Stanford professor Carol Dweck. I really encourage you to check out her TED Talk, link in the description below. With over 10 million views, it's one of the most popular TED Talks of all time. For college admissions, the basic problem is this. High school grades you on your achievement rather than your ability to grow over time. But when you apply to college, you'll be assessed on both your achievement and your ability to grow. College admissions officers want to know that you're ready and even excited to handle the challenges of college and your career. And this is why many college applications ask you to discuss your failures. They want to see whether you handle challenges with a growth-minded approach. Let me give you a few examples of how you can develop a growth mindset. Instead of thinking, I'm not good at this, think, I'm not good at this yet. What can I do to improve? Instead of thinking, I'm good at this, think, I'm good at this, but I could be better. What can I do to improve? And instead of feeling envious about somebody else's success, you can choose to be inspired by their success and find your own way to succeed. Now let's talk about the second big trait for success, self-reflectiveness. Let me ask you a question. Think about a time when you faced a challenge, setback, or failure. How did it affect you, and what did you learn from the experience? That's a pretty tough question, isn't it? How about this one? What do you want to study in college and why? And, by the way, your answer needs to be 400 words long. That's another hard question. Both of these were adapted directly from college application essay questions, and if you struggled with either of them, you may need to develop a stronger habit of self-reflection. To develop self-reflectiveness, let me give you two examples of questions you can ask yourself, which are, again, adapted from actual college application essay prompts. 1. If you could only do one of the activities you're currently involved in, which one would you keep doing, and why? And 2. Reflect on your participation in one of your activities. How has this participation affected you? Application essays that lack self-reflection will spend way too much time describing simply what you did instead of why you did it or what you learned. And self-reflection isn't something that you can just fake at the last minute when you're writing application essays. Now that we understand why these two traits are so important, let's put these ideas into action. 1. Think about something you're not very good at yet. This could be a subject at school, a personal skill like leadership, or your involvement in an extracurricular activity. Now write out 2 next steps that you can take to improve yourself or your performance in this area. And 2. Choose one activity that you currently participate in. Write out the answers to these questions. Why am I involved in this activity? And how am I growing through my involvement in this activity? By being growth-minded and self-reflective, you'll become the best version of yourself. It might be scary at first to challenge yourself to grow, but you'll learn to love the process of constant self-improvement. I hope you liked this video and learned something new, and if so, please hit that like button down below since that's the only way the YouTube algorithm knows that it should share this video with more people who might benefit from it. Again, my name is James and I'm one of the founders of Cortex Education. I specialize in using personal development to help my students achieve college admissions success. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I'll see you in the next video.